Hello everyone, welcome to Miss Shannon's Story Time. We are back with another Halloween story since we are still in October, and I wanted to share a few more Halloween stories before October finishes. Today I'm going to read another Pete the Cat Halloween story, and this is a book I haven't even read this yet, so we will read it as a first time together, and I believe it's a Lift the Flap book, so that should be fun. Pete the Cat, Trick or Treat by James Dean. Pete the Cat, Trick or Treat. Trick or Pete, it's actually Trick or Pete. Okay, here we go. It's Halloween. Pete the Cat is excited to go trick-or-treating in his superhero costume. I hope nothing spooky happens, says Pete. Ooh, there's a little witch flying over. Looks a little bit like Pete. Don't worry, says Pete's dad. We have a flashlight. Boo! It's like there's a spider and a spider web decoration around the flashlight. And the flashlight looks like a lamppost. Let's go trick or treating, says Pete. Pete and his dad walk outside. Whoosh! The wind ruffles the leaves. Pete feels something moving in the tree. It's just an owl that wasn't too spooky, says Pete. No, just a little owl. They arrive at a neighbor's house. Pete rings the bell. He hears a strange sound coming to the door. It's just Callie, Pete says. She's not too spooky. Callie joins Pete and his dad trick-or-treating. At the next house, there is something in the yard. Phew! It's just a scarecrow, says Pete. That's not too spooky. Pete rings the doorbell. Trick or treat, say Pete and Callie. They have a little poster on the door. It says, Happy Halloween. Awesome costume, says Pete. Very spooky, but not too spooky. Thank you, says Mrs. Gold, the crossing guard. She's a flower. That was a cute costume. At the next house, there is something glowing on the steps. Wonder what it could be. Right now I just see jack-o'-lanterns. Callie rings the doorbell. Trick or treat, says Pete and Callie. This is another door that has Happy Halloween decoration all over it. It's Pete's teacher. One piece of candy each, she says. suddenly, they hear something behind. Oh, it's behind them. What was that? Asks Callie. Ooh, looks like it's something in a bush right here. Let's see. Let's find out what it is. Huh? Oh, it's just our friend Emma, says Pete. Not too spooky, but groovy. One last house, and then we'll go home, says Pete's dad. Pete rings the bell. Ding dong! Yikes! It's a spooky ghost, screams Pete. Oh. Don't be silly, Pete. It's just me, says Grandma. Callie and Pete get treats and hugs. Trick-or-treating wasn't too spooky at all. Oh, here's a big one right here. What's under here? It was actually full of sweet surprises. Happy Halloween! And that is the end of a Pete the Cat Trick or Pete. And no, it was not too scary at all. It was just perfect. Thank you everyone for joining me. I will come back with another Halloween story before the month of October ends.